world. Keep on rocking in the free. Yeah, go ahead, go and do what you want. Live free, do what you want. Ride around town, ride a bike or something. Stay carefree, live life or something. Man, I know how the time stay putting you down. I know it take a lot just to put up a smile, but for now, do things you ain't did in a while. Blue dress, ooh girl.
Welcome to this very special episode of NBA 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. Special episode because we have reached
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the seven.
The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, after a 16-year run where they made the playoffs 15 times and won the NBA title in 2011, the Dallas Mavericks have missed the postseason the last 3 years. But by bringing in 2019 Rookie of the Year Luka Doncic and trading for All-Star Kristaps Porzingis, there's a lot of confidence in Dallas that they will soon be back in the hunt. Kevin?
Seems like they are. Thanks, D.A. Clark, I'm assuming all the coaches in the NBA have put in their new plays by now, or am I wrong? Will they introduce some new things, new actions throughout the season?
Well, I tell you what, you talk about the coaches in the NBA, they all have PhDs in basketball, and they are always tinkering and making adjustments, Kevin.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Ari out there with Tracy McGrady, and it's Leonard in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Brunson. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. And he lays it straight in.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Doncic against McGrady. Outside Lowry. Launches it. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. And he misses his first shot of the game. And it's the Raptors' ball. McGrady outside. Back to Leonard. Releases from 15. That's good on the jump shot.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
McGrady against Doncic. Tries from 16. McGrady passes to Siakam. Dishes to Gasol. 5 on the clock. Now Leonard. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution. Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Here's Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Brunson's got his second basket.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Here's Leonard. Count it from 12.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Here's Brunson. A second-chance effort, and Doncic lays it in.
I'll tell you what, guys, I don't think you ever have to question Doncic's effort level. He attacks the glass and the game all the same.
Here's Leonard. Puts it up from 15. He can't get that one to fall. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fades away.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
To the middle, here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Mavericks leading by 4. Doncic left side. Here's Kleber. Out of hand on it. Leonard looking over the floor, and he makes that one. Leonard's got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Brunson the pass to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kleber. Latre. They retain possession. Porzingis. And that one hits back iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's tipped. Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here is Lowry. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. And it's Leonard missing. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
A lot of turnover for the Mavericks this season, but they bring back restricted free agents Maxi Kleber, Dwight Powell, and Dorian Finney-Smith.
And, you know, those 3 players have made steady improvement, and that's a credit to how the Mavericks develop young players. They also bring length and athleticism to that rotation.
On the wing, Doncic. And the 3 ball is good. He has 7.
You know, he's a capable shooter from outside, guys. And for Doncic, I think it's a matter of just shooting with confidence all the time.
Here's McGrady. Puts the move on. Makes it off the glass.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Lowry. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Kleber. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A floater, and it's sent back by Leonard.
In a sensational.
Oh!
My goodness.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Okay. Porzingis finds Doncic. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Leonard, no luck.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Doncic, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Siakam looking around. Here's Leonard. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Clark, a lot of coaches like to run their offense through centers. Any names you can think of who you'd be comfortable running your offense through at that position?
Well, just because I've watched him and loved this game since locking into him, Jokic.
Yeah.
Man, can he pass it. He can shoot it. He can score it inside. He's got such excellent hands and touch. He's at the top of the list. Marcus Cousins, big guy that can shoot it and pass it as well. And Marcus Hall is also in that list.
Yeah, you'd feel comfortable with any of those guys holding the ball, distributing the ball, wouldn't you?
No doubt.
A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Curry subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. Now here's Curry. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in the win against Memphis. Doncic dishes to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And they get it. That shot misses. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Gasol passes to McGrady. Hardaway against Leonard. Back to McGrady. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Here's Doncic, and it's Gasol with the rebound.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And here is Curry. Pass to Hardaway. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really, for a good portion last season, Tim Hardaway acted as the main source of points for the Knicks. It ends up more of a volume scorer, a role that he's going to have to develop. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway. And for Hardaway, he was putting up points last season, but the percentages, Greg, were down across the board.
And I think what we found out about him is that he's probably not best suited to be your primary scorer. Very capable of getting buckets, but you don't want him putting up more than 15, 18 shots a game for you.
Good on both. And the big contract for Tim Hardaway Jr. back in 2017, Clark. 4 years, $71 million.
Hey, sometimes timing is everything. We know that in our world and in all the other worlds out there. And think about that now. Tim Hardaway Jr. has made more money than his all-star father made in his whole career. Hardaway Jr., young and athletic, and a really rock-solid player at both ends.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Marc Gasol. Doncic outside, looking to end his cold spell, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Boy, that's a recipe for disaster, fellas. Allowing Doncic to get comfortable from this area, forget about it.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And he makes the first. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
Curry finds Powell, and here is Cauley Stein. Fires from 14. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
There's the pass to McGrady. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry looking around. And Gasol sends it back.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Davis is checked in for Tracy McGrady. Five to shoot. Puts it up from 17. That one wide left.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Van Vliet with it. He also had a big impact in that win against the Bucks. Doncic right side. Back to Curry. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Gasol with the steal. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here are the Mavericks now after the Raptors pick up two.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that one's good by Davis. Mavericks trailed by 5. Doncic kicks to Powell. Outside Curry. Pass to Doncic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Doncic has got 13. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Curry. Passes to Gasol. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
And you know, by now, I don't think there's much question. Mark and his brother Powell are the best 1-2 brother punch in NBA history. How about over 30,000 points combined?
And that one falls for Marc Gasol. And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
And so he makes both from the line.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
To the inside. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Hardaway. And that's 15 points for Luka Doncic. Down low, here's Anunoby. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol made a total of 12 three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
And you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays.
Here's Powell. After Luka Doncic's bucket, here's Van Vliet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Doncic. And he overshot that one, missing. Raptors leading by 5. Davis looking for an opening. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. Free throw no good for Curry.
And just like his brother Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Outside Lowry. Gasol finds Davis. Inside. Lowry's shot is good. And now a 9-point Toronto lead.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
And so it's Toronto in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. Marc Gasol so appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish-speaking fans excited about his success.
Just fun. You see more fans on the stands that speak Spanish, even they're from Spain or Argentina, Mexico, whatever they're from. They support the Spanish-speaking people, and they love the game also.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So for Toronto right now, Powell is out there with Anunoby. And there's Davis, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. Curry passes it to Hardaway. And here is Doncic, guarded by Powell. And Doncic, here we go. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, you can't let Doncic have these types of opportunities, guys. When you aren't close to him, this is what happens.
Here's Davis. Good work there as it goes. Davis has got the lead back up to 9 now for Toronto.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
The Raptors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Anunoby. Gasol up top, wide open look. And it falls over the rim and in. Gasol's got 6.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Curry against Lowry. They get a hand on it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
And checking out some numbers for Willie Cauley-Stein. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 12 points per game last year, 8 rebounds and 2 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
4 on the clock. Here's Curry. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Leonard. And Lowry has it in the corner. And Siakam throws it down.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Now here's Brunson from the baseline. Another shot. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Cauley-Stein.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The shot by Lowry, no good. The Mavericks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Brunson finds Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Marc Gasol. A lot of players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are given to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to monitor their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard, too, aren't they? Because they give individual stats up on the board.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell you that, and then watching replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, they should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled it.
To the left wing. Porzingis against Gasol. Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brunson. The shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Outside, Porzingis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Boy, you look at how tall Porzingis is. He's 7'3", and you add in his skill level, that's a unique combination. No wonder they call him the unicorn. He is unique.
And Toronto making a change here. McGrady's checked in. And Clark, the advantage of height, well known in basketball, but some have wondered if Porzingis is almost too tall.
Well, you know, there's a concern because he's had a significant injury early in his career, and his frame is really long, which makes you a little more susceptible to injuries. But I think KP has worked diligently to add strength and improve his body. Only time will tell if he's able to stand up to a long, productive NBA career.
Al Porzingis after the missed three from Marc Gasol. Brunson, no good. Raptors leading by 11. McGrady passes to Siakam. Nice D from Porzingis. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Kleba kicks to Brunson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Fires for three. Good on the three-point shot. Brunson's got 7.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Siakam passes to McGrady. Porzingis with the block.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
Curry, it's blocked. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And the Mavericks with possession here. Trailing here by 8. Back to Brunson. He feeds it to Curry. Finney-Smith passes to Brunson. Clock at 4. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, the number 33 pick in the 2018 draft, Jalen Brunson, off to a pretty good start.
Boy, I tell you what, this guy is so solid. He was the Naismith Player of the Year and a 2-time champion at Villanova. No surprise to see him handling his business in the pros because he's all business.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Raptors leading by 6. Outside Lowry. A floater. Porzingis with the block. To the inside. And Curry throws it down.
Hey, he's so good at running to the right spot at the right time in transition. Seth Curry, somebody you've got to have an eye on in the open court.
Now, here is McGrady. He's coming off a 34-point game against Milwaukee.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
2 on none. No one back to stop this. Here's Brunson. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In fourth, the Raptors.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
McGrady outside. The pass to Leonard. That one's off, still out of sync.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's McGrady, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Pass to Curry. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Porzingis with the steal. And again, Dallas running up the court in transition.
Nice body control by Seth Curry. I mean, he's so good at fending off defenders on the way up.
Now, here is McGrady. He's got 10.
And let's take a look now at Kawhi Leonard's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. 6th in scoring, and of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And back to his points per game average last year. He literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed. And that one misses.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete. Tremendous bounce and speed and strength. And he continues to get better.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Brunson finds Curry. Shot clock reset for Dallas.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
McGrady up top. And again, Toronto no up. Here's Dallas. They're on a 16-7 run. Passes it to Kleber. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
For Dallas, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That one falls for Brunson.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And it's tied up with that one. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. McGrady against Curry. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one.
You know, you gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Now here's Porzingis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game.
And here's Leonard. Following Porzingis' 3. Leonard the pass to Gasol. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Van Vliet. Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. Leonard brings the double team. Here's Finney-Smith. Another three for Dallas.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Now Van Vliet. Pass to Gasol. Shoots over Curry. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Marc Gasol.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Curry. He's got 9.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Doncic is subbed in for Seth Curry.
Well, this is who Doncic is. This is what we've seen from him. A scorer who can take over games easily.
Down low, hangs in the air. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Powell.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, a strong, versatile offensive player. Doncic capable of burning you from anywhere on the floor.
Tracy McGrady on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Outside Leonard. Siakam finds Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 7. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Porzingis has no problem giving the ball up. This is just the kind of unselfishness you like to see.
Raptors trail by 6. And here is Van Vliet. Porzingis comes with the double team. It's tipped. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting. And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Toronto also making a switch. Anunoby's checked in.
And then Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Van Vliet after the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. Van Vliet passes to Leonard. Shoots it. Buries the 20-footer. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter. Mavericks leading by 7. The pass to Cauley-Stein. Now Brunson. Doncic outside. Looking for Cauley-Stein. He gets it there.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. can't hit that time. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. And Doncic, here we go. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, showing you some power there, fellas. I mean, nice to see Doncic get up and drop it in with force that time.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Pass to Cauley Stein. On the wing, Doncic. Here's Powell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, when Powell is this deep, Kevin, I mean, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. 6 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Siakam. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
And that stifling defense of Cauley Stein is what got him drafted 6th back in 2015.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 29 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
You know what, Ernie, I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
McGrady buried from 15 feet out. McGrady's got 14.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
To the paint, here's Doncic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Doncic has got the lead up to 13 now for Dallas. On when you see that step-back 3, Clark for Doncic. Shades of James Harden, the way he gets that shot off.
And you know what? They say Luka's deceleration, hitting the brakes and stopping suddenly, is top-notch, just like James Harden's. So that's quite a compliment. A lot of that is footwork and balance, but I think his quickness, too, guys, has been a little bit underrated. This guy is a little better athlete than he gets credit for.
No good on that one. 2 seasons at Indiana for OG Anunoby, and the 23rd pick of the 2017 draft. Great talk about his game.
You know, NBA ready physically from day one. You know, still working for consistency with his shooting, especially at the free throw line. But I like his potential as a two-way player.
Well, you look at Luka Doncic, and the one skepticism scouts had was his athleticism or lack thereof. And I think he's proven that's not necessary to be a great basketball player. And he's only getting better as he works with NBA trainers.
First one falls for him. And you know, you heard about Doncic. Even if he's a step slow, he's always 2 steps ahead with his mental game.
You know, Kevin, that's a great point. Feel, savvy, experience, know-how. You know, he grew up playing against bigger, stronger guys, and that always serves you well as you go forward. So he understands how to create space and anticipate and feel how to get defenders off balance. I mean, he's just a special young player.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And Siakam throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Leonard with no one around. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. That one drops for him. McGrady's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight, and that one is hammered home.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Porzingis. 7 points in the game. To the middle. Kleber, the pass to Finney-Smith. Just 4 to shoot. In the corner, it's Kleber. They get it back. Brunson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. Raptors trail by 13. Outside Lowry.
And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
For Toronto, they have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Lowry.
A 5-time All-Star. Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006.
And so Lowry nails both of them. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Kleber the pass to Doncic. Leonard brings the double team. Out to the wing. Here's Finney Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Finney Smith's got 4 this quarter. And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt as you get older. Some back issues starting to creep in, and important for him to stay healthy along the way.
Doncic, no good. Raptors trail by 13. Here's McGrady. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Now here's Brunson, who's got 19. Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Doncic, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now Doncic following McGrady's three-point attempt. Over Lowry, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 34.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Brunson the pass to Porzingis. Pass to Kleber, 6 to shoot. And it's Doncic, top of the key, and he gets it to go from the high post. Doncic has got 36.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
McGrady against Doncic. McGrady kicks to Gasol. Porzingis with the block, and he gets it back. Siakam outside. Fires the 3. Knocked loose. Mavericks leading by 12. Finney Smith passes to Brunson. Here's Finney Smith, while recovering. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And the numbers now for Pascal Siakam, coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 17 points a game, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader, just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Out to Porzingis. Shoots over Leonard. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 9 points for Porzingis.
Porzingis proving to be deadly from a variety of spots.
McGrady passes to Leonard. Good on the shot.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Curry subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Toronto, Powell, he's checked in for Siakam. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Hardaway with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Hardaway has got 5 now.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. Powell against Leonard from 15 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The shot by Curry, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Now, here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 11.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
McGrady against Doncic. They get it again. Mavericks leading by 12. He kicks to Curry. Back to Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Doncic showing you his ability to finish. I really respect his aggressiveness in taking it to the hoop and handling contact.
Here's Gasol. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. Dallas has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Gasol against Hardaway. Doncic feeling it out. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Curry's got 14.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Van Vliet kicks to McGrady. To halt the run. And again, Toronto no up.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here is McGrady. 22 points for him. And here we go. A clear look for Hardaway. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Toronto calls timeout. Now out of Canada by way of Stanford University. 6'11" power forward Dwight Powell.
Boy, a high-energy guy is Powell, guys. He's a pogo stick and a rim runner. Very quick-footed. I think that makes him tough to tag slicing through the lane. His activity and agility really what separate him and get him minutes on the court.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Davis comes in for McGrady. Powell finds Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Powell against Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Over Davis. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got 40 points. Raptors trail by 21. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Now here's Leonard, guarded by Curry. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a present. Defensively. Curry
with it. He's got 14. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 18. Over Hardaway. Leonard, no luck. Pass to Doncic. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Doncic has got 42 in the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Powell. 2 points. That one goes. Powell's got 6.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 23. Here's Doncic. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. 1:37 left in the 3rd quarter. From about 16, and that one's good. Leonard's got 20.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Doncic, here we go. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Toronto's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Davis dishes to Leonard. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. Dallas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Powell, the pass to Doncic. Back to Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Now here's Van Vliet. With some arc. Boucher kicks to Anunoby. Passes it to Boucher. Toronto needs to get off a shot, and Davis puts it in. Now here's Doncic. Over Davis. No good there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So for Toronto right now, Siakam is up there with Anunoby. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Davis at the 2 spot. Now here's Powell. It's Davis on the wing. I think it helps the pace of the game with the NBA recently modifying the shot clock rule that after an offensive rebound, it doesn't go back to 24. It goes now to the new number, 14 seconds.
Well, I really like the rule because you don't have to bring the ball over the half-court line, which is 8 seconds, so it makes sense, and it does speed up the game, in my opinion.
Now Van Vliet, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Down low. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Mavericks will go for a different look here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Curry. Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. To the inside. Here's Kleber. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Now the pass to Van Vliet. Powell finds Van Vliet. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Powell. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Powell. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Kleber. Good D by Siakam.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Porzingis after the Raptors pick up 2. Pass to Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. Lock at 6. They get the rebound. It's good. 48 points for Luka Doncic.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
13 feet away. That one doesn't go. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Back to Porzingis. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Davis in the corner. Van Vliet up top. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Passes to Anunoby. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Now Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Left side, Porzingis shoots over Van Vliet. Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, early on, Doncic has proven to be a leader. I mean, this guy is somebody that can shoulder the offense and take and make big shots for his team.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol's checked in for Norman Powell. McGrady comes in for Davis. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And he makes both free throws.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now, here's Lowry. Out to the right wing. Right side Gasol. Back to Lowry. Feeds to Gasol. And that one drops.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Doncic against McGrady. Here's Finney-Smith. Line to Vine Brunson. Gets it to him. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 3 on 3. Brunson kicks to Doncic. And yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's McGrady. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Pass to Brunson. Drops in the layup for 2. Brunson's got 23.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's blocked. Doncic against McGrady. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
And he makes the first. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for OG Anunoby. All free throws good from Doncic. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the rookie of the year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing. Well, a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Brunson, and that one good. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Outside Leonard. Outside Gasol. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Brunson the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Brunson. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And And so it's Dallas with it. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Finney-Smith, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Doncic against McGrady. Gasol dishes to McGrady. Back to Gasol. There's the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Gasol's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Raptors. Brunson kicks to Kleber. Back to Brunson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 27 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And so it's Dallas with it, following McGrady's three-point attempt. And here's Brunson. Passes it to Doncic. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Count it. Good.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Here's McGrady. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Raptors trail by 18. And that one is stuffed right through.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now here's Brunson. Now recovering. Brunson, good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 16 points for Kyle Lowry.
And, you know, Kevin, Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, in his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
And that one, good. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And it's Leonard missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Got it. Good job in the low post. Doncic has got 56 points in the game.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
McGrady against Doncic. Gasol. Porzingis with the block. Hey, Clark, the NBA moved the presentation of the MVP award to after the conclusion of the final. You like that?
Yes and no. I think you have two separate awards. You could have a playoff MVP or a finals MVP, which we have. And then you have a regular season MVP. The MVP is for the body of work done during the regular season. I think there should be a clear separation between the two, quite honestly. So, no, I don't like that.
At least you're honest, Clark.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Here's McGrady. They grab their own miss. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Well, Greg, it was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Raptors trail by 20. Loads it up there for Siakam. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And that one is good. McGrady's got 28 points for the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Pass to Doncic. Now Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. 6 to shoot. Doncic outside. Takes the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Leonard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lowry passes to Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
An excellent production tonight from Gasol. His numbers being called, and he is not disappointing.
There's the pass to Doncic. Back to Brunson from downtown. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Inside. And Siakam throws it down.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Good. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
McGrady against Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And year 3, the best of Dorian Finney-Smith's career.
Yeah, you know, he upped the scoring rate, guys, and rebounding. He became more efficient and undrafted out of college, played his college ball at Florida, and he's made himself a nice home in the NBA.
We've seen some ugly incidents last few years, Clark, between players and heckling fans. Can anything be done to fix it?
I think security in the arenas is important. Fans oftentimes that go across the line in interacting with players are usually fueled by alcohol. I don't know how you could control that element of it. The incidents are few and far between. We have seen a few more, but I still don't think it's an epidemic. But I think security, and then each team and each franchise should really be educational with its fans about what's acceptable behavior and what won't be tolerated.
6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Now, here's Doncic, and McGrady comes to help. Kleba offline with his 3. And the Raptors with the ball. Leonard the pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Now here's Brunson, covered by Van Vliet. Brunson with it. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
days off. I cannot afford to take a day.